What skills, knowledge, experience, and attributes do you look for in staff, and has that changed in the light of COVID-19?
Well, I mean, I think we're on a journey anyway about, towards, a greater use of digital technologies in the classroom, and to support learning. And I think that, that's something that we've continued. And I think that's even more important, insofar as I think we are going to use more technology going forward. Generally, more people are higher skilled using technologies now, which is great. And I think that will begin to have an ever greater impact. So I do think you're looking for those skills very much.
I think there's certain attributes, I guess, and a piece around motivation. We really need to dig deep into the motivations of staff that are coming internationally. Have they really thought this one through? You'll get to the point where you've interviewed and you've shortlisted, and you might even have your sort of top candidate, but actually that person hasn't really thought through. They haven't had the in-depth conversations, perhaps with their spouse, or considered what ages their children are at, how long they feel they can be overseas, what will happen to their property if they have it in the UK or their home country. And those are the sorts of questions that you really need to drill down into. And it's not unusual for then a candidate to come back and say, we had a really long chat last night, and actually it's just not the right time. And you think, well, look, glad that they've come to that decision now rather than later.
Yeah, COVID certainly put a lot of pressure on people in terms of their association with home. Where is home? I mean, I guess what people thought when COVID kicked off, do I want to be where I am, or do I want to go back home? As you well know yourselves, as an international school couple, home changes, doesn't it, as you move around and work in different places. Yeah, but that's an interesting. You're having these conversations with people, and you, in a way, you end up almost counselling them to ensure that they have reflected on it fully. They've gone deeper into it. Yeah.
When I was recruiting for China last year, there were people that actually were still willing to come, but then couldn't. So they had all those discussions. They knew it was going to be tough. They desperately wanted to get here, to get started, and then we simply could not get them permits into the country. And then after sort of waiting 3 to 4 months, then they started to think, I need to do something else. This isn't going to work out. And then we lost people at that stage. It has been challenged.